Hi, friends. If you're over 50 and want to look and feel refreshed every day without expensive treatments or complicated routines, then this video is for you. I'm sharing my 10 simple ways that anyone can look vibrant and radiant as we age. I have also partnered with Marie today. They have this really cool jawline shaper mask for the neck and the chin, but we'll talk more about that in a few moments. Tip number 1 is you want to hydrate like a pro. Drinking water helps to keep your skin plump and glowing. If you don't like plain water, try infusing it with berries or cucumber or lemon or lime. And always carry a reusable water bottle with you so that you can stay hydrated throughout the day. This is my favorite because I like to drink out of like a bottle neck or whatever instead of, those straws or those other type of sippy things. But I love this one and it comes in lots of fun colors. Number 2, you want to prioritize quality sleep. And that can be a challenge for us if we're dealing with perimenopause or menopause. I know that I am not a good sleeper, so some things that I do that will help me sleep at night, and I'm not telling you to do this, always check with your doctor beforehand, but I have started taking magnesium about an hour before bedtime, and that just seems to help my mind quiet down. It also helps with any leg cramping that you might get, and I have found since I've started taking it in the evening, it does help me to fall asleep quicker and stay asleep. Before, I used to take it during the day because I was taking it to ward off migraines, which is another benefit of magnesium. But then somebody suggested trying it before bedtime, and it seems to work. Sleep is important because it helps our skin to repair and refresh. You also maybe want to try and keep a consistent bedtime schedule and maybe put your phone away an hour before you're going to go to bed. If you have any of those blue light blocking glasses, those are a good idea to wear if you're watching television. I also stopped watching the news before bed because it's too depressing, and then I would just toss and turn all night stressing about what's going on in the world. So I still stay informed, but not before bedtime. Another thing you might want to do is sleep on a silk pillowcase. I myself don't do that, but a lot of women like that because I think it helps with wrinkles and also protects your hair. Tip number 3, you want to refresh your skincare routine. I happen to love skincare and I have a lot of tips that I could share with you today, but I'm just going to narrow it down to just a few. As we age, our cell turnover slows down. So if you're looking in the mirror and your skin on your face is looking a little dull, it's probably because you have a layer of dead skin just sitting there. So it's really important that you do some sort of exfoliation. I like to gently exfoliate every evening in the shower by using the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's a gentle exfoliating face wash, and I swear by it. I will never be without this because I don't feel clean unless I have washed my face with that in the evening. You could also do dermaplaning on your face or buy those little razors you can get on Amazon. Remove any peach fuzz because that's also going to remove that dead layer of skin that is pretty much just sitting like, dead skin cells glued together on your face. I assure you, you will not grow a beard if you shave your face. You're actually going to expose the healthy glowing cells that are underneath that dead layer, and you're really going to get glowing skin. But provided, you got to keep it hydrated. It's also important to protect your skin with a sunscreen if you're going outside. And I know a lot of people wear it inside the house as well because of the UV rays off of lights and the sun coming through windows. There's like tinted moisturizers you can use if you don't like using sunscreen by itself. I'll link a few that I like. I like the LTK tinted moisturizer. I also like the Elastin Skincare Tinted Moisturizer, and that is what I wear pretty much every day. Today I'm wearing the LTMD. Whenever I wear the Elastin, everybody says, "What makeup are you wearing?" Well, I'm not wearing makeup. I'm just wearing the tinted sunscreen by Elastin. It's great. You might also want to add a vitamin C serum to your morning routine. And if you can use retinol, that's also another great serum to add to your routine. But you gently have to build your way up if you're not using it. Don't forget to always put your SPF and your moisturizers on the backs of your hand to reduce any sun damage. And these are spots that I had burnt off a week ago. That was just like a little growth, and then that was a big sunspot. So always do the back of your hands, your face, your neck, anything that is exposed. It can certainly show our age if we don't take care of it. Are you ready to sculpt your jawline and smooth away wrinkles without a trip to the spa? The Marie 24 Karat Gold and Collagen Chin Lifting Mask is unlike any mask that I have ever tried. And I've tried quite a few because I love to mask. Do you? I love it. The high-quality collagen, retinol, and hyaluronic acid hydrogel mask firms, lifts, and boosts elasticity for a more youthful look. It's a great relaxing at-home spa day solution to sculpt your jawline and smooth away wrinkles. I love that Marie is 100% cruelty-free, using only clean, high-quality ingredients safe for all skin types and skin tones. So how do you use this mask? Simply wash your face with warm water and towel dry. Remove the protective film, then gently stretch the mask by pulling at each end. Place the holes of the mask over your ears, then place the mask onto your chin and neck, pressing the gel side onto your skin. Then relax for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove the mask. The soft, form-fitting hydrogel mask delivers a spa-like lift in total comfort. Gentle enough for all skin types, it works as a double chin reducer, jawline shaper, and neck firming mask all in one. I love that it leaves my skin feeling soft and hydrated. You can buy this product directly from Amazon. I'll link it both in the description box and in the pinned comment. There is a special link to follow, and use the code MARCathy20 and you'll receive 20% off all Marie products. Number 4 is you want to add a pop of color. So how can you do that? Well, you can get a nice bright blush to wear. That can infuse some color into your face. You can also wear a nice bright lipstick, or you could wear a nice bright top, or even a colorful scarf if you have that tied around your neck. That's just a way to add some color and warmth to your face, because as we age, sometimes we get a little pale looking. So that's why I like to wear like a tinted moisturizer or tinted sunscreen, because I find that I look tanned whenever I'm wearing that. Even just a nice bronzer, like just not wearing it as a contour, but just to warm up your face. The one that I actually find the best is the L'Oreal Lumi bronzer, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't know if it's been discontinued or not. So I haven't found like a drugstore bronzer that I like. The other bronzer that I really like is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, and I believe I wear it in probably the lightest shade that there is. There's also this Dior bronzer that I'm thinking about buying during the Sephora sale this fall. It's a huge bronzer, and I've watched a lot of videos on it, and I think it's a product that I would use. I also like to use bronzer as eyeshadow. I've also put like bronzer in my crease today. That's all that I'm wearing, just a little bit of white eyeshadow. Well, not white, but a light eyeshadow on top on my lid. The next one is a real important one, and you want to groom your eyebrows. I have very sparse, light colored eyebrows. I'm missing my tails because of my thyroid disease. So it's a necessity for me. Every day I have to do my eyebrows. I just like to use the IT Cosmetics Universal Taupe brow pencil. I've been using that for years. I find it works the best for me. I've tried ones from the drugstore and they just oxidize. I don't have good luck with drugstore makeup. I don't know what it is, but it just like oxidizes on me. That includes foundations, brow products, what have you. So your eyebrows frame your face, and if you can only do 2 things, put your eyebrows on, and I say put a little bit of color on your lips. Some people might say wear mascara instead. Another thing that we can do is use growth serum. Some people use castor oil. I have tried different serums for my brows, and the one that I like the best is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Serum. I found that it worked the best. I think that I'm going to try the Revitalash if I can find it here. I'm not sure if Nordstrom would ship that to Canada, but I have seen people have a great success with that, and I don't know where I can get it in Canada. So if any of my Canadians are watching, if you use it, can you tell me where you get it? Because I can't find it on Amazon or anywhere. And instead of maybe using a harsh pencil, if you're new to doing your brows, you might want to start with just a little bit of eyeshadow powder. And you can buy stencils on Amazon if you're not sure of the shape. What I would recommend doing is go and get them professionally shaped and waxed first, and try even ask if they can tint it. I'm getting my brows tinted before I go to Africa, and this particular girl that's been doing it is actually my niece. Whatever she uses, it lasts for about 3 to 4 weeks on me, and traditionally after about 5 to 7 days, anytime before, it would have worn off. That's because I wash my face twice a day and all the skincare that I'm using. So that's really important for your eyebrows as well. Another tip is curl your eyelashes. I know I'm not a big fan of curling my eyelashes because I just pinched my lid too many times in the past. But if you curl your lashes and then just put a coat of mascara on, that also helps to open up your eyes. And I have recently tried Taupe mascara. I never knew what it was before, but man, it makes a difference. You can see my lashes today. I did not curl them. I put 2 coats of the Merit Beauty Taupe mascara on. It only is available, I believe, in the color black. And it really looks like I have a lot of eyelashes, and it just like curls them. And so Taupe mascara is like your eyelashes put in a tube. That's all that it means. And it's really easy to come off at night, because some mascaras can be very difficult to get off in the evening, and we don't want to be tugging around our eyes because that area is just so sensitive. The skin is thinner, so we don't want to, add any wrinkles when we're trying to look more refreshed. The next one that can really, really help you to looking youthful is you want to move your body every day, and I can attest to this. I am actually on a 30-day streak of working out every day. Now, am I working out for an hour a day? Absolutely not. I have a video coming out, actually it may already have been out, where I'm working out online with a trainer, and what a difference it's made. Like, I only work between 20 and at most 28 minutes every second day, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, doing weights. I love it. I hate to exercise, but I love doing weights, and we do stretching. And I have found, since I'm moving my body, for that little bit of time every day, I'm not aching as much. I can actually, get up and down off the floor a lot easier. I just feel much more flexible. I'm a living example of going from somebody that hasn't worked out in a really long time to just adding a little bit of movement every day. And I know some days I don't want to do it, but I kick myself in the pants and I make myself do it. And even if it's only like 8 or 10 minutes of gentle stretching, you will notice a difference in your body probably within like a week or so. I know that I have, and it's so important to keep moving as we age, because what is the number one thing that really ends a lot of people is falling when we're older. And if you fall and you can't get up, it can be catastrophic. So move your body a little bit every day. You don't have to go jogging for an hour, just, gentle movement, whatever you can do. Start slow with something you're going to stick with, and I promise you will see a difference. Next up is smile and have a positive mindset. Okay, the world's on fire today, and it's really easy to get caught up in all of the negativity and the bad things going on in the world. And I'm not saying that we have to, not pay attention to that, of course not. But it's really important that we try and keep a positive attitude every day. You can find at least one thing to be thankful for. If you're breathing, be thankful, you have lungs that are working. I just find that sometimes if I'm in a bad mood or if I'm feeling down because of, what's going on in the world, I'll just try and mentally make a list in my head. What's 3 things that I can be thankful for? And I find just doing that, it just flips my mood and I'm not feeling so blue. So maybe if you're having a difficult time, just try doing that. And if you're thinking, I don't have one thing to be thankful for, well, if you're watching this video, if you have eyes that you can see me, that's something to be thankful for. If you're breathing, you have lungs that work. Sometimes, like, we think of these really grand things that we have to be thankful for, but it's really the simple things, the things that we take for granted every day. There are so many people, that would love to switch with us, people that haven't lived as long as we have. So just every day, try and smile, be grateful. And if you smile at someone, it is contagious. They may not smile back. They may think, like, "Oh, that's weird," but that's them. That's not you. Just keep on doing it. And I guarantee you, you will see that you will feel the change inside. The next one is update your haircut or your style. I just got my hair done. I've been wearing my hair like this for a long time. I tried doing something else last year. It didn't work for me. I was trying to do that hairstyle for other people. And I thought, you know what, Cathy? No, you know what? You know what works best for you. And this is how I like my hair. This is how it's very easy for me to style. I'm not somebody that likes to fuss with my hair. I am somebody that likes to color my hair and highlight it. And I just had that done, I think, 2 days ago. So it's looking a little blonder. And when I get back from Africa after being in the sun, it's probably going to be really blonde, and I hope not too brassy. But yeah, just try, a new hairstyle, a new hair color. It's only a color. If you don't like it, you can redo it or rinse it out or whatever. There's just so many things that we can do. Try a wig. I used to take a wig with me sometimes when I'd go on a Caribbean cruise, because I was just so tired after being out in the heat and the sun all day and feel like fussing with my hair. So I just popped that wig on, and it was fun. Plus, that was the only time I had really long hair, was when I wore that wig. What I find best works for me is like soft, wispy layers that kind of can frame my face, but I like them to stop about here. I find if I go any lower, then it just makes my round face look bigger. But also maybe switch up the products that you're using. I don't like using a lot of product in my hair, and I'm only using one, and it is, I don't know the name, but it's by Oribe, and it is a leave-in conditioner. And since I have started using this, wow, I can really tell the difference in my hair. It just gives it so much body, and it's just so easy to care for. You might also want to simplify your wardrobe. Just invest in some nice quality basics. And then you can always add pops of colors or trends, buying a scarf or maybe a different top, or even colorful shoes or a colorful bag. Avoid busy prints because they can sometimes age us. Not all prints, because I like to wear prints, but I think you have to stay away from those really tiny sort of flowery ones, like think of Little House on the Prairie. Those are aging, but like I like to wear an animal print. I find that allows me to express my personality. I would just stay personally away from any print that is like large, like, one big, say, leaf on my shirt. That's not my style. That's not going to look good on me. I know what looks good on me and what doesn't. But, have fun. Try different prints. Try different prints on and see what you're drawn to. And I believe that less is more. I know that a lot of people like wearing a lot of necklaces, and that's fine, but I've tried that. It doesn't work for me. What I find works the best for me is just one nice necklace whenever I think to put it on. I just never think to put it on. Because I feel like I have a very short neck, those layering necklaces just do not work for me. So I myself just like a nice, either a solitaire pendant, or I really like this one from Dean Davidson that I got for my birthday. I wear that a lot, especially in the summer, but yeah, have fun finding out what kind of jewelry it is you like. And accessorize smartly. I like to choose classic earrings. I still have to wear these studs because I have my ears pierced and they're not quite healed yet. But I like hoops. Anytime I can get a little bit of a dangle in the earring, that just helps to draw the eye down, helps to make my round face look a little slimmer. I love, diamond studs, or they have really nice cubic zirconia ones on Amazon. That's what these are. Try to avoid over accessorizing, because I find sometimes that can be too much. So was it Coco Chanel that said, look in the mirror and then take one thing off? I don't know if it was her or somebody else, but that's true. Like, put your stuff on and then look in the mirror. And if you think something doesn't look right, just maybe try and remove one of your accessories. And maybe that's what was kind of killing your outfit. And don't be afraid to wear a bold lip, because as we age, like I said, color drains from our face, but just adding pops of color to our lip or to our cheeks can really give us a youthful glow. I hope that you have found my tips helpful and informative. If you have not subscribed, it's 100% free. It would really mean a lot to me if you could subscribe to my channel. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers so I can get that silver play button just for my own peace of mind. It's just a goal I've been working very hard that I want to achieve. So I upload 2 videos a week, and I'd love to have you here as part of the Cathy Over 50 family. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.